I just wanted to show you this box is massive. I forgot what a big figure this was. It's actually about 16 inches tall, so I guess that's why they need a box this big. It's a good thing. Unfortunately, sometimes when I get figures sent to me, they get damaged because they're not well packaged. This one actually came in several boxes. There was one on the outside of this, then there's this one, and then there's a box on the inside. So thumbs up to that. I greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy. Alrighty, so it's actually in 3 boxes, which is even better. I just feel like I'm opening an endless amount of boxes. This is pretty cool though, because this will make sure that the figure is in good shape. I've opened so many things that have not been well packaged and then end up damaged. I will say Super7 has done a fantastic job of making sure this arrives in good shape. It is unfortunate. I found out from my friend Rich, because he actually does toy news, and sadly Super7, I guess, lost the license for Disney. So that's very unfortunate, because I heard they had a Stitch figure this size in the works, and I guess that'll no longer be. So that's sad, but I guess we'll have to enjoy what we got. I will say they had some odd choices of some of their big figs. I'll actually show you in this video some of the other ones. I do want the Pinocchio ones. There's 2 different variations, and let's go ahead and get this out of the box. Actually, I'll just show you. There really isn't a ton of detail on the box, but I will show you that. It's a very nice box though. And very nice. I'll show you the inside. There's the inside, and it looks like it's going to be pretty easy to get out, which I absolutely love. You just remove this top piece, and then you get to smell the beautiful fumes of plastic. And we'll bring this out. It's a very nice box. It's very thick. So I will keep that box, and here we go. And let's go ahead and get him out of here. This is a great sized figure. I'm so glad that they made this, because I've wanted a bigger, brave little Tailor figure. Get his scissors out. I think that is it. It would have been cool if you could actually open these. Unfortunately, you can't. And that is one reason I held on to waiting until this got very cheap. I just couldn't see the $300 price on this. I mean, after looking at it, it's really nice. I like it. It's just unfortunate. I mean, for $300, you should be able to bend these elbows. You cannot do that. I'm going to go ahead and show you an overhead. I will say, unfortunately, it is a little scuffed up. I should be able to get that off of there, but I don't know. For $300, you think you'd get an actual nice feather. It's made out of plastic. You cannot bend the arms other than just moving them up and down. And then you can put the scissors in his hand, or at least attempt to. I'll have to see how they have it in the picture. That's the thing, and the reason I didn't spend crazy money on this. I spent under $100 for this. Originally, like I said, it was $300, and there isn't much you can do with it. I mean, he looks fantastic. His head does move back and forth. It's a little rough to get it going there. All his clothing, for the most part, is actual fabric, which is great. His hat is plastic, though, which I'm fine with. But, yeah, he's difficult to pose. I have to double check on how he's supposed to be holding these scissors. But they don't go very easily, and it's kind of odd. Like, you feel like you want to open these and close them, but you cannot. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'll show you an overhead view to give you a better idea of what it looks like. Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to take a close-up look of this figure. And like I said, the head sculpt is really nice. I do like that. It's one of my favorite parts of the figure. It has a nice 3-dimension to it all. It's not horrible that the feather's not real, but it would be kind of a cool feature. Let's take a close look up at the hands. You can rotate them back and forth. They do go back and forth. Unfortunately, you cannot bend them in the middle. I would have liked that feature. Same with this hand. You can rotate, but you cannot bend it. And then we have his little pouch holder here. And then this shirt that he's wearing is almost the same as the material that you would get for a sweatshirt, which I think is pretty cute. And then this little ruffle around his neck. His pants are made out of a nice fabric. You cannot bend the knees at all. The legs do go back and forth like a kicking motion. But that is it. Getting that dust off. I can never, that drives me nuts when you can't get styrofoam off something. So anyways, here is the Super7 logo on the bottom, along with the Disney. And like I said, it's very sad that they will no longer be making Disney figures that I'm aware of. But beautiful figure otherwise. It's a very solid plastic, very like a kind of stiff. But as I mentioned, there is some scuffing on the ear. I think he's a very cute character, though. It's one of my favorite Disney characters, or versions of Mickey Mouse, I should say. Very squeaky. But this will look great in my Mickey collection, which I'm trying to work on doing one entire display riser will just be Mickey stuff. I really don't have a ton of Mickey things. I've been trying to catch up, buying a bunch of smaller figures, and I do have some big figs and hoping to get some additional ones in the future. I love when they make Mickey Mouse figures. And they did a great job on the painting for the most part. It's a little wobbly up here, but otherwise it looks great. I don't really see any markings too much other than just that ear. The hands are nice and clean. The shoes look great. Very cool. So, let me know what you think. Do any of you have this figure? Like I said, I waited till I could get it super cheap. I just couldn't see paying the $300 for it. I'm assuming that's because of the fees, and I know it's a lot more expensive to make plastic figures. I don't know if it comes over the screen well, but this is more of a cream color than it is a white. Definitely compared to his hands, it's more of a cream color. But one of my absolute favorite animated shorts, and it's nice to see it cleaned up on Disney Plus, I believe it is, because the old version of it was very grainy. I don't know what happened in the shooting of it, but the original was very grainy and with dust from the animation cells, but they cleaned that up and it looks way better now. Disney actually released a lot of different older cartoons that were cleaned up and look way better than they originally did. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's a great figure. There's no way I would have paid $300 for this. And that's pretty much the price for all of them. There are a bunch of them. I'll show you all the big figs that I know of. There is a small version of this, which I also purchased. Let me see if I can put him down nicely. I don't want to scuff him up anymore. I will show you the other variation of this figure, which is now really sad that they're not going to have a ton of these. Here is the other one. I still need to get another one of these because I bought it on eBay, and this is how I received it. So I was not thrilled with that. So they did give me a refund, so I have this, but I want to get a good one that I can put in a case to protect it, like I did with my Cowboy series versions of these. The Galloping Gaucho, I believe it was. Here's the back. There are additional figures in this series, but this is one of my absolute favorites. And for the most part, it looks pretty much the same. I would say actually the bigger version is nicer. Excuse me, but I do like this one too. And I like the unique packaging. It's very cool. So, as you can see there. So I need to get a replacement of this because that's unfortunate. That was really banged up. And originally these were $20, but these are down as low as I think $12 now you can get on eBay. So I'm going to attempt to get another one to replace this one. Hopefully it's in better shape. And let me know if you have either one of these. I absolutely love both of them. And this will be going on the Mickey shelf. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe and like the video and share with your Disney friends. And I have many more planned coming up. And sorry to bash your figure, Super7. I still do love your stuff. And overall, I love this figure. Just the price was way too high when it first came out. And I understand the reasoning. I know plastic has got more expensive and the license fees are expensive. So, but I still plan to pick up some of the older Super7 Disney figures, as many as I can, and I will share those in a future video. So I'd like to wish you all a magical day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.